What's going on, garden people? Saturday. It's a beautiful day. It's gonna be about 70 degrees today. Got the seedlings out in the sun, getting them hardened off. And today I'm gonna work on the watermelon patch, where the sugar babies will be, and maybe a different kind of water. Or not a watermelon, but a different kind of melon. So I got the little patch over here. So I'm starting. I'm gonna show you what I do to get some of the Bermuda grass out. You can't totally get rid of Bermuda grass once you have it in your yard. You can, but I'm not going to do that. I just sort it out, and then that way once a year I just got to go through, weed it really good, and then I'm done with it. And then for the rest of the year, I don't really have to worry about it as much. Even if it comes in, I just leave it as a cover crop. It doesn't bother me. It's not going to hurt anything. But I don't want it taking over the area right away. So I'm going to show you what I do to get rid of Bermuda grass. This here is all gonna be, I'm gonna border it off and we'll put some compost and stuff in there, and I'm just gonna use the dirt that's there. Maybe I'll get a little fill dirt to kind of pick it up, or some bags of soil, but for the most part I'm just gonna use what's in the ground. Anyways, so what I do, and I'll do it, I dig it up here, I get a good big chunk, and I grab it and I shake it all off, and I get all the dirt off of it, and I put it in the wheelbarrow, and then it goes into the green waste bin. If you're going to use Bermuda grass as mulch, you got to dry it off and let it die first, and then you can. Because if I pull this and I leave it on here, it's going to put roots straight into the soil, and it's going to start to grow. Figure that out the hard way. I'll show you my process. Alright, so what I do, get the shovel in, shovel down, get a good scoop of it, right, all up. Okay, now I got this up. I just shake it off the soil here. Kind of hard to do with one hand, but see this big chunk? Just one big chunk of Bermuda grass. So then I just take that, throw it in the wheelbarrow. So I'm going to do that for the rest here. Get it all cleaned out. This stuff is horrible, man. Throw it in there. And I know a lot of people don't like to dig because of the no-dig gardens and stuff, and that's great. But I don't have that privilege here. I got to work with what I got, and that's what you should do also. You know, what works for one person's garden won't always work for yours. So you got to do whatever you got to do to make your garden work. So that's what I do. Get it all sifted out, and then you get most of it out like this. You really only have to do it, you know, once a year, and really go in and do a good weeding through your raised bed, and you'll have it cleaned out. Now, if I owned this property, I would look into just stripping the whole thing down, and then putting down maybe some weed cloth and some. So I would mulch the walkways and do all that. But I don't own this property, so I'm just working with what I got, you know. And it's worked. It works every time, you know. I grow decent stuff, and it is what it is. So, anyways, yep. All right, I'm gonna get this all cleared out, and I'll bring you guys back, and I'll show you how I'm gonna border this off. Okay, got my saw set up. Everything I'm gonna do this out of is scrap wood. Some of it's probably even half rotted already. I don't care. I'm not building this to last 10 years. I'm building this last 2 years until we can move out of here and get our own house, and then I'll invest in buying a proper raised beds and doing stuff like that. But anyways, so there's a 4x4 over there. I used to use it as a bird feeder, but I'm gonna use it right now as part of the border. So I'm gonna get that, take it apart, and cut it up. Get it taken apart. This is an old pressure treated 4x4. It's old. I wouldn't use brand new pressure treated on a garden just because it does have chemicals and stuff in it. But this is really old pressure treated. I'm not worried about it. I've got old pressure treated pieces out there that I've had on there for 2 years now, and I've never once had an issue with anything growing next to it. But yeah, if it was brand new pressure treated, I probably wouldn't use it. I think I would, if I'm going to use something, probably be cedar or something that can, you know, withstand the moisture and it's not going to rot really quick. Anyways, yeah, let's get this taken apart. So I'm going to go measure that. we'll get a measure on it. We'll cut this down to fit. Alright, I got 41 5/8 over there. It's not exact. It doesn't need to be. I'm not building a piano here. It's just a garden bed. So, let's see. What end do I want to cut off? Hey, Orange Kitty. Come here, Kitty. What's up, buddy? This is Orange Kitty. 15 years old this year. Oh, man. Yeah. Okay, 41 5/8. Okay. Okay. Almost forgot my safety glasses. There we go. Okay. It's here. Oh. Boom. Hey, it's not perfect. I don't care. So, I'll get this all scooted over. I'm going to do the same thing here. 4x4. Back here, I want to use like a 2x6 and make sure nothing kicked out over there. So, I want this stuff inside the bed. Okay, got it all bordered in. Now I'm gonna stick some screws in it, get it kind of held together somewhat so that way it doesn't just fall, you know, come apart real easily. And push the bit around, get it up against the borders here, and then add some compost on top, and this will be done. It'll be ready for sugar baby watermelons. All the compost is spread out. This bed's basically done. All I'm gonna do now is put some water on it. I'm gonna soak it down and kind of get some of that compost into the soil. And this will just kind of help, you know, push the compost down. And it'll help start to break down to the material, put some moisture into the soil, and get all the worms back that are disturbed. And that's it. That's how I do my garden beds. So this whole place, that's how I did every single one. It's a lot of work, but it's worth it. And it's cheap. This is easy. I didn't pay a dime to border any of this or anything. So that's it. So hope everybody's liking all the videos. Like and subscribe. Leave me a comment and let me know what you think. Alright, see you later.